Nearly 25 million people play golf every year, but the sport can be strenuous and it can have some long-term effects on your body if you're not careful. Here to talk more about ways to keep yourself healthy is Dr. Thomas Nguyen, an interventional pain specialist at the Virginia Spine Institute. And Dr. Nguyen, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
Good morning. So first, tell us, what is it about golfing that leads to so much back and neck pain for so many people?
Well, I think the big thing is that people underestimate how strenuous golf can be. And so when they first start out, they feel like there's not much training needed. They're weekend warriors. They're sitting at a desk 40 hours a week in a still position, and then they jump out on the golf course Saturday morning and expect to swing the club about 100, 150 times and using muscles that they've never used before. So that leads to overuse injuries, that leads to strain and maybe partial tears in the disc. So we have to be careful with golf and not underestimate it and train properly.
Absolutely. How important is it to warm up before you play any sport?
Oh, super important. I think my evolution as a golfer, in the beginning, I would just get there by tee time, jump out and go play, not even warming up. Then I graduated into, going to the range and hitting, 50 balls before I played. Now what I do after I injured my back is I get there early, I go to the gym and stretch for a good 20 to 30 minutes to get everything loose, my hip flexors, my hips, my thoracic spine before I get out, and it's made every difference in the world.
Oh, that's good to hear. Now, what about your form when you're playing your sport of golf? How important is it to have good form?
Well, it means everything, because just a slight difference in the form can, lead your ball astray, if you will. So, trying to work on, again, just getting into the gym and working with core exercises to get you to be able to keep your form as you swing through is gonna be a big difference. Form's very important.
Yeah. So if you're maybe overusing your back and neck muscles and your arms, your shoulders, everything, I guess, well, is there a fix for the overuse? I mean, do you have any tips?
Yeah, the fix is to try to get in more often, like during the weekday in the gym, to work and stretch those muscles so they're used to that specific movement and specific activity, so that when you go out and golf, your muscles are nicely conditioned. They're used to the strain you're going to put on them, and so they don't get inflamed or react as much when you actually do the golfing. So putting the work in during the weekdays will help your golf game during the weekends.
All right, what about those weekend warriors you were talking about? What can they do?
Well, they again, the answer is always going to be the same. Just get in and work. It's hard to find time. Take it easy when you first start. If you're a weekend warrior, maybe play 9. Maybe when you're walking, don't carry as many clubs in your bag. Get a lighter bag. Those kind of things help with your back while you're beginning to start playing golf.
Great advice. And where can people go for some more information, Doctor?
They can always go to our website at spinemd.com, or really they can look up on YouTube videos on how to do certain exercises to get your back in form for golf.
Yeah, YouTube has all the answers, doesn't it?
It does.
Dr. Thomas Nguyen with the Virginia Spine Institute of Reston, thanks so much for joining us. Great advice. We appreciate it.
Thank you.